Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of X4 Foundations. We are about to talk to Leda We, and this is going to be there's some long dialogues, so that's why I didn't want to drag the video on. It's already well over 20 minutes. Okay, so let's talk to Leda We.
From our disappointing introduction.
Let's see.
Your expedition commander hardly seemed in the mood for positive solutions. I cannot imagine that you presume to speak for him.
Assistant, perhaps uncovering more context first may help with your solutioneering.
Okay.
I regret my approach at our meeting. You see, I have not hosted a diplomatic function in decades. Unfortunately, I am simply not in the habit of communicating with anyone other than Boron. You see, we Boron converse amongst ourselves, relying on complex structures of pheromones, not just mere words. There was so much to communicate, so much to cogitate upon, yet the words failed to convey my meaning. You must imagine it like painting an ocean, yet having only a single shade of blue with which to do so. You are correct, of course. There is no harm in reaching for common ground. I am embarrassed to say that our defensive capabilities are woefully inadequate. Ashamedly so. Our economy is so fractured. We struggle to construct anything larger, perhaps, than a frigate. We cannot even resource and operate a full-scale shipyard. For half a century of isolation, we Boron have had little need for a comprehensive military. I fear that we are wholly unprepared for the myriad dangers lurking beyond the game. And should word spread of the valuable equipment and facilities proposed by the Alliance of the Word, it might be akin to painting a target upon ourselves for any nefarious actors in the vicinity. One moment. I have, even now, received word of split incursions. If we had anything of value to loot, we would not be discussing skirmishes. They would descend upon us in hordes.
That certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
Okay, so let's go talk to, in my opinion,
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Seoul or the wider world. Our position of more strategic importance. Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
The Alliance of the Ward thanks you for your support.
okay. Okay. My ships need orders. We just sold here, so let's go look to buy. 439. That's like the cheapest. 439. Yeah. Fourth, that is cheapest. We're gonna be doing that. Do I have the? Yes, I do have 2 million. Okay, so now we've got this going on, and I want to find out if I can mine for stuff like silicon, and if anybody is buying. Nobody buying silicon. Nobody buying. Really? Who's buying silicon? That's the place, one place buying silicon. And if I remember correctly, they don't have much silicon. Okay, so I shouldn't be. How about ore? Ore. They're buying ore. Okay, so I can probably. Anyways, I was thinking about buying some miners to make money, but let's hold off on that first. Let's see what's the dart doing. The dart is done. Did it? Did it do everything it needs to do? I think so. And I think the dart needs to go back and how much it doesn't have enough satellites, so it needs to buy some satellites, just the regular ones. We'll buy, I don't know, 30. And then maybe I'll just do this first. No, I think I want to make sure I seed everything. 1, 2, 3. No. We should change that so the order is makes more sense. We'll put a satellite here. I think okay. Wow, we're gonna need a lot of satellites. There's a jump gate I need to investigate here. Can I cover everything here with one? Not really. Yeah. That should be okay, and then we'll work on the Hyperion. The Hyperion will maybe I should remove this order and just go like this. I don't know. We'll fly here and clear this area. And we'll worry about everything else later. Noden is oh, actually there is supposed to be a drill somewhere around here. The fact that I haven't found it is strange. Okay, so first of all, I want to do I have I'm kind of curious about water. I want to get rid of water on this thing. Oh, you buy water? Yeah. Why don't you sell that water to there? It's just, I don't want to hold on to water. Okay. So then down a satellite that'll cover both. And I think this calls for a advanced satellite. That works, and then I'll just put a regular satellite here to cover these two. Another satellite here. And then okay, and we'll. This is these areas are dangerous, so I hopefully this. No, this is 18 billion. It's not dangerous. I thought it was. Yeah. Okay. Should be fine. That should do it. How about Trinity? Yeah. These pirates will shoot down my my satellite, so I'm just gonna probably hold off on that. I think that should do it for satellites. Oh! I forgot. So maybe I put down a satellite here. Yeah, I don't want to waste my satellites, so we'll put down one. Put down one satellite. See if it lasts, and then we'll go from there. Odysseus is done. Let's keep going and fly. So hopefully that should clear this whole area. And then we'll go from there. And then we need to talk to
Proceed alone from here on. Military friends are needed elsewhere.
Stuart and I have had our differences in the past, but I had no idea he would be so stubborn. I am so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassing, discordant display. Leda We and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know, he is just scared. Oh, you took note of that, did you? At the time, I approached Leda We for the resources to find our way back home, but he has come to the conclusion
that was
efforts spent
really
on this
bright.
endeavor come at an immediate cost to our people. I would hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here, out on the fringes. I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty to me. You see, I do not like to draw too much attention to me, but I myself and the progeny have stranded minor royals. Before you can...
Okay, that's just too much noise. I gotta go and change the sound. What the heck was that? Total volume, ambient sound. Let's drop that to 70%. Maybe that'll improve.
or anything like that. I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm.
Okay, what?
I think he is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation.
dangerous
Yes, form of
situation.
danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kha'ak territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together, thankfully. The waves have calmed for now. The Kha'ak incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
So,
Pleasant travels.
okay, we've spoken to her. Now we need to speak with the doc. That is where.
Who does this fool think he is? Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if necessary. You may have a point. Perhaps his simple mind cannot grasp all the variables at play. I wonder if we can help him to see the bigger picture. Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the Provinces. A reunion with King Dement would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
He fears the Kha'ak.
Ah, I understand. He's worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers. The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Kha'ak attacks. Well, we are a scientific expedition, so our offensive options are rather limited in that regard. What we can do, however, is make assurances that any valuable equipment that is transported into Boron space will be well guarded, making it an unappealing target. Furthermore, I am prepared to place several scouts at his disposal, and to establish a network of satellites in watchful gaze. That will give the split cause to reconsider an incursion into the provinces. The situation with this steward does indeed seem resolvable, though I fear he wears my patience thin. Take this matter in hand. Go and see the fool. Perhaps you can change his mind.
Yes, let's go talk to this Leda We. We are going to the bridge.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways. Well, this is an unexpectedly kind offer from the Alliance of the Word. I must admit that security assistance in these uncertain times would indeed be a welcome reassurance. I must say how thoroughly reassured I am. And again, please accept my most profound apologies for our earlier miscommunication. Clearly, our values are in auspicious alignment. I am confident that you will ensure no harm befalls my charges. Please, do proceed with my blessing and my people's support for the success of your historic mission.
Perfect.
And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
We are most grateful. You have been an exemplary host. So now, you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own.
Okay. I'm supposed to embark on that, but I really don't want to lose my experimental shuttle. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to check my moneymaker. My moneymaker is done, so he's going to sell. 6-3 719. Oh, here we go. 719 74. Yep, 74 it is. And let's see. Everything else, okay. Noden is done. Let's see, how's this? Oh, it's still exploring. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Fly. You might be wondering why I'm doing this manually, but that's the fastest way to finish exploring, because if you let the AI do the exploring, they take forever. Yeah, they will take forever to get it done. Something like this. I think this should do it. Okay, and known Vanguard. There's a lockbox here. There are no... Okay, so first of all, I think I should put a satellite here. And put a satellite here. We'll put it here, close to the gate. Yeah, and then just in case we don't clean up, we'll clean up this place, and then we'll go from there. And now we get to claim. Okay, now I need to move somebody. Let's go and look for pilot. Okay. On jump gate second draft. Okay, so let's just go with the let's go look for a pilot. Okay, we need a captain. We need the best captain who is not a captain. So on the Hyperion there's this guy who's okay, so we'll work somewhere else. We'll have him work on the shuttle. And
experimental shuttle.
okay, I need to claim the other ship, so let's go find.
Tell me to take off.
I'm not sure I know how to.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gates in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Why don't I find a go?
The Alliance shall investigate their ensure.
Yeah, why don't I go ahead and get a pilot for work somewhere else. We'll have work on the Mako.
dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron. It never...
Let's get this guy working. Oh, the Mako. So, we'll have him explore around here. And the Nodin, what is he doing? What is this? We'll explore that. How's that? Although I would like to, you know what? They all need to be done. Yeah, they already blew up my satellite. I put one satellite here and it immediately got blown up. So no more satellites for here. And we'll go to because I'm gonna be working here. I think I'm gonna go to Promise. I think I'm gonna establish a big base in 18 billion first, but let's go and let's see. We'll just go something like that. Let's meanwhile, I'm
crossed my mind that they might be in such close circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments with our side too. Trying to manipulate gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Numanckaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these gates at will?
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking. Your efforts will, of course, be
okay. Well, let's take a break here. Thank you for watching. See you next time.